America used to be such an awesome place. It was a place where I actually liked growing up in. It's become a hellhole, sewer hole, a garbage dump. God actually told me he was judging America. He told me that severe judgment was beginning and coming in America. And this judgment will only end with America's total and complete destruction. This place makes me sick. And many people say, well, if you don't like it in America, why don't you leave? Well, served multiple frontline combat tours with the U.S. Marines, with recon, with the infantry. I put my life on the line many times for America. I have the right to say what I want to say, and I will say it. And if you don't like it, that's just too bad. It's the way it is. I loathe this place. It makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me want to physically vomit all over the monitor of my computer. It's not just America. I loathe the world. I love Israel. And other than that, this world's a garbage dump to me. It is nothing in my eyes. Persona non grata. I want nothing to do with this world. This is the bottom line. God's judgment is here. Look when Obama was president. His judgment began in earnest there. All kinds of record hurricanes and tornadoes and storms and fires and floods and just terrible things happening. Obama, who I'm convinced is the future Antichrist, and who God brought on the scene because America had turned its back on God. The American church is the biggest disgrace in the whole country. It's a joke. It's a stinking joke. The church used to be a place that would send missionaries around the world, lead them to Jesus Christ. Now it sends missionaries. Whenever it does send missionaries, not near as much as it used to, but when it does, I actually thank God it's not doing as much as it used to with what they're preaching now. They're preaching eternal security. Once saved, always saved. So they're actually saving people to hell. They're saving them to hell by telling them that they're eternally secure and they can just do what they want to do after they're saved and they still go to heaven. Or they might try to fudge it and say, well, you really can't do what you want to do, but you can't mince words. It's either one way or another. You either can, or you're either 100% eternally secure, do what you want to do, still go to heaven, or you're not. And you're not. The Bible proves that over and over again. The church preaches lies, false doctrines, another gospel. You see it all the time online from fake preachers in brick and mortar churches, on the airwaves everywhere. It's a big joke. All the websites, supposed to be Christian websites, most of them are just heresy and blasphemy and garbage. It makes me just sick to my stomach, and it breaks my heart to see what's going on. And if Hillary Clinton would have been elected into the White House, we would have been in a global depression right now, I'm sure by now. God wasn't allowed that to happen because God needed the world to be where Scripture, like Scripture said, where the world's eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, and doing all the cool things, and all of a sudden, boom, the rapture happens, and then the world just turns into a total disruption and total chaos, and the whole house of cards comes crashing down. And President Trump was brought in supernaturally by God. God elected him against all odds, brought him in, and he has done that. He's got the U.S. economy, and the global economy follows us by proxy. And right now, the world is in a place where we're eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, and ready to go. But now with all the tariffs going on, and the trade wars, and the rumors of wars, and all the things going on, it is we're on the threshold of it all falling down. It makes the rapture even more imminent. Told you about the blue flower moon last night, the final one for the period, and how it was a massive scriptural thing. It was a massive prophetic thing. But now we're looking at what's going on in America, especially. So America's been on fire. Half the country's been on fire. Half the country's been underwater. We've had record earthquakes in the Yellowstone volcano getting ready to erupt. All kinds of other fault lines across America, very active. We have blizzard weather this weekend in May. Feet of snow, up to 3 feet of snow, 2 to 3 feet of snow in the West Coast, and even in heading east in areas there. And we've got Tornado Alley acting up this week with 18, count them, 18 states going to be affected by the tornadoes. Deadly tornadoes, deadly. We've got all kinds of terrible, deadly thunderstorms and things going on right now. The crops can't be planted in America. Only about 30% of the corn has been planted, or a staple. And because of all the flooding, the fields are ruined, underwater. And when you can't plant crops, you can't eat. And when you do eat, the prices skyrocket. And this is all signs of God's anger and displeasure and just sick and tired of America. America is slaughtering babies, unborn babies in the womb in record numbers. The world thinks it's cool. God doesn't. I follow God. I don't think it is either. We've got all kinds of perversion in this country. Everything that you can think of has been perverted. All this good has been perverted. Sexual perversion, perversion of all kinds. Again, you got the church, the joke. You got a government that won't allow the president to control of illegal immigration, which is going to destroy our country, and they won't let him do it. They're fighting him tooth and nail, won't let him do what he's got to do. They hate his guts. The media in this country has turned into a Germany-type media when Hitler was there, a Nazi-type media, if you will. It's totally against anything that's true, and they just thrown their credentials out the window as far as being fair and honest. They just talk totally against Trump because they hate Trump because Trump is a Christian. And Trump's not perfect, but he's been trying hard. He loves Israel. He's been trying to get things going on good with Israel. But you know what? If your leader is working for God, but the country isn't, God's still going to curse that country. Most people in our country right now are just evil and angry. So many hate Israel in our country, and that number is growing by the day. So many in the church hate Israel, don't even recognize her as God's chosen people anymore. It's ridiculous how bad things have gotten, how evil things have gotten, how terrible things have gotten. And again, my friends, they're only going to get worse. America is toast. You can look around and see the insanity in this country. This country's lost its mind. It's lost its collective mind. Just look out your door, get in your car and drive and see all the road rage and the hatred and the anger and see people's expressions on their faces. They're just so, they're so evil, and they're just so angry and hateful and stressed out and depressed and anxious. Anxiety's everywhere. This country has lost its way. God is judging us, and America is done. I just can't wait to get out of here in the imminent rapture, which is going to happen any second of any day. So understand, when you keep seeing things fall apart, you keep seeing our government trying to trump up charges against our president. You keep seeing all the crazy stuff going on with immigration and America being just destroyed by foreign enemies coming in, invading us, and being rotted from the inside out like an apple. Don't be surprised. We've brought it upon ourselves. God's tired of it. And when God decides to judge, look out. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah. Look at the world in the days of Noah. God doesn't play around. America is toast. And I'm convinced, again, America is a great whore of Babylon. I've proven she matches all the scripture. Understand, America's days are severely numbered. And if you live in America and you miss the imminent rapture, harpazo catching away when Christ snatches his bride away, your days are truly numbered, because I believe anytime after the rapture, even at the rapture maybe, God is going to deal with America in the most harsh way possible. I believe America can be wiped off the entire map, off the face of the planet. Why would you go through all of that? Jesus Christ is your only hope. If you've never been saved, you're backslidden, pray the prayer, do the 6 steps in the box below the video. No one's guaranteed the next day, hour, minute, or second of your life. If you'd like prayer for anything, contact me. I'll pray for you every day without fail. True Christians, witness and pray for the lost daily. It's your job. If you're not doing it, do it now. If you are, great, and look up. Our redemption draweth nigh. We fly soon. May God bless you all. And again, show Jesus Christ you care. Share. Help me spread the gospel. Share this video. And just please get ready to go to heaven. Time is just truly, truly short. I don't want to see anyone end up in hell in the lake of fire forever. We don't have any time, my friends. Wake up. Take care of yourselves. May God bless you. Bye.